Hey YouTube, Unknown Gamer here. As you see, Kurt Herbstreit says that we're gonna win against Minnesota. I agree. I feel we will, and of course a lot of people are gonna say, well, no dip you do. Yeah, well, of course I do. Like you said, no dip. Of course right now we're gonna go in, but first we gotta set up our recruiting. We're gonna put in enough points for him. I'll put in 500 for him, and I'll also give him a scholarship. Athletes. There were quite a few athletes here that I wanted. Craig Archie. What was his thing? What was his? He had. He's not really one of the guys. He's not one of them either. James Bailey. Yeah, he's one of the guys I want, and I'm going to go hard for him. So he's going to get points. 94 man coverage, that's going to get you on the team. And having the throw accuracy and throw power and being able to run and break tackles is going to get you on this team too. So, don't know if we'll be able to get a lot of these guys. Probably won't. But playing time, some of these guys playing time seems to be a big issue with. So, maybe we'll be able to nab them on that. Now right here, Kevin Johnson, he's going to be, of course, a target of ours. We don't really have a lot of stuff that he wants. They say that his program tradition is a potential deal breaker, and his playing time might end up being playing a role. But well, I think we can do good there. James Lee, of course, I'm going to put some points towards this guy because I feel he could end up being very good. And right here, another guy who might end up being good, Brandon Birch. We'll come back to some of these other positions later. I just got to get the positions that we need filled, and making sure that I have somebody for those positions. And now we're going to go back through. We're going to look at defensive ends. Drew Carroll. He's going to be a target of ours. Now I can go into cornerback, and I can look at Derek Johnson. I see a potential to be a great player there. Playing time might be a deal breaker for him, but he's good enough to possibly get some playing time here. Horn, and I'm not going to throw the rest of our points on Horn. Instead, Willie Marshall will be getting the rest of our points. And we'll give him 500 and a scholarship. And right there, that's all of our points already gone. So hopefully those guys, some of those guys at least commit. I don't care if only 4 or 5 of those guys commit. As long as we get a few more, I am happy. When I say a few more, I mean not just 4 guys this year. That'd be very bad recruiting class. As you see, where are we ranked in the preseason? Where are we in? Oh no, we're not in the top 30. What about top 40? Not in the top 40, top 50. We have to be in the top 50. We're 45th. That's actually not that bad to start off with. That's good enough to keep us. That's good enough to put us where we can get into the rankings at least once this year. And they say this is going to be one of our worst years in the next 4 is what they're saying. But they say they don't think we'll ever get ranked. Quite frankly, I disagree with that. And of course I do because, well, I'm the coach. And right here, you do see we do have one guy all NCAA so far at the running back, and that's a position I do like, and I will be using him a lot more than he probably got used last year, and he probably will get a lot more runs this year. And right here, first team, of course he's first team up there. Do we have anybody else first team Pac-12? Yes, we do. Our cornerback, Jonathan McKnight. Remember his name. He's going to be amazing next year. B team. How many people do we have on the B team? Yeah. He's going to be somebody that's going to be a struggle to get around. Who else do we have anybody on the B team? Good. We have Flowers and Jake Fisher, 2 seniors on the second team. And we do have a strong safety on the B team. Well, second team. Why did I say B team? So, conference outlook. Where do you think we're going to finish? They think we're going to finish very low in the conference, but I feel we're better than Utah and Arizona and definitely Colorado. I feel we can beat those teams. We might end up behind USC and UCLA. I would say those are two teams that we might finish behind if we finish behind anybody this year, but I think we can beat at least UCLA. And that's pretty much it, and I'll see you guys in the game. Right here, as we get ready for the game, I am going to kick off first, which I'm starting to get in the habit of. So hopefully we have a great game, and let's see what they do on the kickoff here. And oh wow, terrible defense on the kickoff. And now from the kickoff, let me see. No, since this is what we are planning to do a lot of this year, might as well start doing it now, which is bringing the blitz, because this is something we are going to do all year. Is bring heavy blitzes, try and stop them before they can get anything. And after one bad play doing it, I'm gonna drop back into some zone coverage now. Hopefully that will do something. Because as much as oh wow, and it switches for me. I forget that I have to connect on at times. Right there, he loses 2 yards. That seemed like he lost a little bit more than 2. But oh well. Now, of course, I'm going to bring the blitz on this play. Don't have anybody that's hot or cold yet, and I don't expect to have anybody that's hot or cold yet. He drops the ball pass. Right here, first possession, we get a stop. Right here, Minnesota having an amazing drive so far, which is really embarrassing, because if we can't stop then, how are we going to stop some of the teams in the Pac-12, because they're not anywhere near as good as some of those schools that we're going to be playing this year. And we are just simple mistakes, a missed field goal from very manageable range, just stuff like that aren't going well for us so far, and it's costing us. And also Minnesota's, they just started destroying our whole defense. And right here, as we actually do for first time force a bad play for him, and well, yeah, first time this drive, but they haven't had a good game passing the ball, and hopefully we can keep that up. But they have had an amazing game on the ground, which really upsets me, because normally I'm good at stopping the run plays, and oh wow, he just destroyed us right there. And looks like they're gonna get a field goal out of their second drive here. Or never mind, they're not even gonna try for the field goal, so I'm gonna bring the pressure. I don't get why they'd punt the ball here, but oh well. Right here, an amazing play. Right here, as we get the ball out to Solomon on a screen. And right here, he jukes out that guy. Amazing play for us. And now the big question is, can we turn this into to change the momentum after Minnesota's offense had a heyday with our defense, and quite frankly, their defense is very good in the red zone. At least last time we got down here, they were very good. But that was a miss. But we missed a chip shot of a field goal, and it was my fault. I thought I had it positioned enough, but I forgot to look at the wind, and the wind was blowing pretty strong, so it didn't go in. But right here, we are in the second quarter. Not a lot of stuff has been happening in a game I thought would be very manageable for us, but turns out not to be as manageable as I thought. And well, I gotta find a formation that will really work well for us. Formation that we can get stuff to go our way. And right here, we do see Jenkins coming in here. Carey's been getting tired because he has this whole possession has been pure him. He's been doing everything. And Solomon breaks a tackle. Almost breaks another one. And who's out? Who's down? Not Solomon. I don't know who it was. I really want to know who that was, though. And I'll just go and check right now. That way you guys can see. We'll see who went down injured right there for us. And injury report. Who went down? Daniel Jenkins, the senior. 2 quarters with the strained back. That really sucks because he's our best second running back, and I did redshirt one of the other running backs that we had that was really good because I didn't think we need him, but obviously now I'm starting to eat my words right there because we might have ended up needing him, and he could have ended up being a great player to come in this situation for when Carey gets tired, but oh well. We'll have to deal with what we get, and right here we do see they assume that Solomon's going to run it, but Kadeem Carey with the 12-yard scamper into the end zone, and now I had the choice. We'll keep Jenkins in the game because they say low injury risk. So right now we will take this, and the point after is good. 7-0, 2 minutes left in the second. Right here, an amazing drive so far. We've been driving at will on this Minnesota team on this drive. And right here, a setup play, it gets us 4 yards, and Austin Hill just gets drilled on that play. But still a great throw. Hits his target right in the hands. As you do see, Solomon has had 2 picks today. 1 in the end zone, one on a 3rd and long. I just lobbed up, hoping that we would get a big play from him. And right here, Solomon lowers his shoulder and stumbles into the end zone. 19-yard run for the touchdown. That's why he's our starter. Anybody who doubted him, yeah, they might have been right about him not being the world's best passer. But right now, we don't have a lot of pass plays in our offense. And, well, we do have a lot of speed, and we do have a lot of options. And what better to have for an option than a fast quarterback? Right here, a big change for our team. As right here, on third down, Philip Nelson fumbles the ball. We recover it, and we now have the ball inside their 10-yard line, getting ready to put up the 3rd touchdown of the night here. And big shocker, what does it come under? Booth review. Right here. Yeah, they're going to call him down. Forget the fumble. Forget the second one. And that's detrimental to our cause. Because now they have the ball. 2nd and 18. Right here, a minute left. 2nd and 30 for him. They find him over the middle. And I try and go for the strip, but we don't get it. It's right here. They are in 4-down territory. And this game's pretty much over with a minute left. If they come back, this is really embarrassing for us. We just got to keep them in bounds. And that's what we do. We keep them up. We keep them in bounds. We try and get the strip, but we cannot get in. This quarter has been terrible for us defensively, as we have not been able to get anything in this one drive. In this one drive, we've given up more yards than I think we have almost all game. But as you see right there, we do get our 3rd sack. And with a minute left, we do get them taking their first time out, which will probably be the first of many. And this will, unless they of course start throwing incomplete passes. But we do see Philip Nelson comes out, and that might end up being big for us or big for them. It's right there. I thought that was a sure pick. But Dexter Foreman, not just good enough to make sure he does not throw the pick there. And I will be bringing Washington. I will be using Washington right here, trying to get to the outside. We try and get to the outside. We can't. We bring it middle. Boom. Big hit. 4th and 19. With 49 seconds left. They're going to go no huddle. But I think they know. They should know. That is game. We're going to back off of them. We're gonna make them force the big play. We're not gonna mess up. And right here, as we do force them to make the big play, 34 seconds left. Our ball, 1st and 10, 14-0 is the score. Game's pretty much over. Very good game for us. Well, not very good, but still good enough. Good enough for us, I feel, if we can play like this night in, night out. We probably will get up to that 8 wins this year, no problem. As right here, we are just going to run the clock out. We're not going to rub it into or anything, but as you see, a lot more methodical from us with our 15 first downs to their 7. As we have this game, try to methodically run the ball, beat them with speed, beat them with power, just beat them up and down the field. And this will be the last play of the game. And we do see Nelson's out for 8 weeks. First game, 8-week entry. That really screws up Minnesota's season. And we're going to let the clock run out. We end the night with 159 yards rushing. I just hit the hurry up to screw around with it. Act like I'm going to pass, but of course, clock runs out. We win 14-0. Not a great first game, but still, it's what we needed. It's a win nonetheless. It doesn't matter how you get the wins, as long as you get them. Carey ends up being player of the game. I gotta agree. He deserves it. We do have our first shutout of our career here, which is very, very good for us, and shows that we will be a force to be reckoned with, hopefully. At least defensively. I don't know about offensively this year, as we don't have the strongest offense. And as you see right there, that's one of Carey's picks. And that will be the end of this episode. And all I can say is we beat Minnesota 14-0. And until next time, like, comment, and subscribe.